Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for October 2022. I hope you guys have had a really great week. I'm going to take a quick second here just to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that in the monthly readings that they are a bit predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they could be occurring in the next few weeks. All right, Pisces, let's get started. Oh, also, I'm giving away another free personal tarot reading at the end of this month. And if you're interested in that and you want to participate, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Be sure to like the video and leave a comment. So let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Pisces for October? All right, Pisces. You are starting out with the Ace of Wands reversed. Let's see what's crossing that. The King of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be this could either be a relationship that's trying to come in, and if so, it's a very passionate one, but it could also be a relationship that may be ending. It's crossed by the King of Swords in the reverse. So and it can also be both. I have to let you know that, because a lot of times what I see when I have these aces in the reverse is that something is ending for something else to begin. But with the King of Swords in the reverse, you could be dealing with an air sign. That would be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But there appears to be somebody here in the situation that's not happy. They're angry or they're out of sorts about this situation. Now, in the past, there was some sort of deception. There was something that was shady. It was lying, cheating, stealing, something that wasn't on the up and up. It was discovered, and that would have been, so this is an ending. And that would have been what is leading to this ending. Let's see why all this is happening, Pisces. The Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on to something here. This is all happening because you're holding on to something. You have something that is... because you're holding on to it, it's locking you down, and I'm trying to word this properly. As you're holding on to this, and you're holding on to it very tightly, Pisces, it's locking you into a position that is preventing you from moving forward and moving in any direction. It's just got you in lockdown, basically. And so there's something here you may need to release. Let's see what's on your mind. Justice in reverse. You feel wronged. You feel as if an injustice has been done. Someone has done something to you that is terribly wrong. There's a need for justice. There's a need for balance to be replaced. Or to come back into place. Let's see what may happen in October that you may not see coming. All right, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So any conflict that is taking place is likely to end. If you've been placed in competition with somebody, that is also going to end. You're showing up here as the Page of Wands. So there is going to be communication. You're communicating very passionately. Be careful because sometimes it might be a bit immature. The energy coming towards you, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now that's a water sign energy. That would be, it could be another Pisces like yourself, or a Cancer, or, let's see, Cancer or Scorpio. But I really... my feel is on this is it's not another water sign. It's a focus on you. The person coming towards you is very focused on you, but I sense that this person feels that you've had enough. You're kind of fed up with something. They know that you're unhappy with them, and they know that you're out of sorts. Spirit's advice, we have Temperance in reverse. So Spirit's advice is to find balance and to heal. Your outcome, we have Death in reverse. So this is a very, very strong connection here. For a lot of you, this is a spiritual connection of some sort. And it's not over. But I do sense, Pisces, that you're fed up with somebody here. Yeah, look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. That's a new beginning in love. So what I was saying about this is exactly true. There's an ending, but I'm seeing a new beginning as well. So we'll clarify everything. The underlying energy tells me that there is a lot of love here. It also tells me that there is a desire to be with this person, or them to be with you, or possibly both. And it's not over. So I do think that a new beginning is coming into place. I'm not sure it will happen by the end of the month, but we'll see. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Let's try that again. A little bit too much there. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? All right, we have the Seven of Coins reversed, and we have the Two of Swords. Yes, so you've decided not to invest in this. Or someone has. There's a decision here not to invest in this connection, and that's why it's ending. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse? It's either you or the other person. Someone was at a crossroads. They delayed this decision for a while, and then they decided it was a bad investment, so they ended this. The High Priestess in reverse, and the Strength card. So we have Scorpio, we have Leo. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody is very angry about a secret possibly that came out. Information that came out. And I feel like this person is having a hard time controlling themselves. Yeah, they're having a very difficult time controlling themselves, and they're angry here about some information, some secret or some information that has come out. The decision was difficult to make, but whoever made the decision not to invest in this connection and to end it, I feel like it took a lot of strength for them to make that decision, because it is a strong connection. I'm also feeling like anger gets in the way of someone here. It gets in the way of them listening to their intuition. They are unable to hear that spiritual side of themselves because of anger sometimes. Let's see what happened here with this Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Four of Swords, Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, so whatever this deceptive behavior is, it's out in the open. It's so you'll know about it. You know whatever it is. I do feel like there's a separation. So the two of you could be on a break right now. You could be separated right now. Because I do see with the Four of Swords that there's healing that is taking place, or did take place in the past. This was in the past position. And I see that although there was healing and there was this break, there was a lack of communication, someone was still attached to this connection. Someone still wasn't able to walk away. And I feel like this was you, Pisces. I feel like you were not able to walk away. You were still attached to it, but there was no communication. And then the decision came to no longer invest in it during this break. The connection ended, and I feel like either you or the other person was very angry and had a difficult time controlling themselves. I also feel like the decision not to invest in this connection was based upon the deception that was revealed. So why is the Four of Pentacles here? All right, we have the Three of Coins and we have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this is all happening, Pisces, because you're holding on to something. And whatever it is that you're holding on to is keeping you trapped. And it's also keeping your heart closed. There's a need to heal. So I feel like you're trying to build a foundation, but your heart is closed. And it's closed because you're holding on to something. So I'm wondering here if you're trying to rebuild a foundation with this person, but you're holding on to whatever happened here in the past for some of you. For others of you, you feel trapped in a connection, a marriage or a connection, and it's there's something to do with a contract here. You feel trapped. It could be as simple as you're in a contract with a lease and you're unable to move forward. It could be that simple, but there's a foundation of some sort that you feel trapped in. But the thing is you're trapping yourself in that in some manner. It is literally causing you to shut down. You feel disempowered in some manner here. So there's a foundation that you're feeling disempowered in, but it's due to something you're holding on to. Let's see why Justice is here. All right. Why is Justice in reverse? Okay, we have the Two of Coins and we have the Death card. So you're feeling, well, it's not even your feelings, it's your thoughts, okay? Sign of Libra, by the way, and we again have Scorpio. Now, you also have the Death card in reverse in your outcome. So whatever it is that you're thinking is what you're manifesting here. And what you're thinking is that you don't want to let this go. You don't want to let this relationship or this connection go. You don't want to end this. I do think, though, that you feel that it's not balanced, the connection is not balanced, or that it's causing you to feel unbalanced. And it has something to do with feeling as if you've been treated badly, you've been treated wrong. There's an injustice that you want to be balanced out. And so you're basically calling for justice here. You're calling for universal justice in order to reinstate balance into your life. And I think you want justice, but you don't want to end the connection entirely. And it's because you have love for this person. Let's see what's happening in October, because I see you coming out of conflict. Spirit, show me what is happening for Pisces in October. Okay, I have to say, Pisces, the energy is very thick. It doesn't want to, like, come out. So again, that's that holding on to something here. just heard somebody's wound tight as a bobbin. What does that mean? Tight as a bobbin. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. All right. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Six of Coins. We have the Emperor in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Three of Wands. Eight of Swords. 10 of Wands. Eight of Cups. 5 of Pentacles reversed. The World. The King of Pentacles reversed. And the Hermit. Okay, a lot of cards there. Because when they did start coming, they flew. So let's talk. All right, Pisces. So I do see you coming into the month focused upon coming out of conflict, or maybe for some of you, you've actually already come out of conflict. But that is the focus here, is, you know, relieving the conflict, releasing the conflict. I do see fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sag. Aries is very strong. We have air sign. We also have earth sign. So pretty much every sign is represented here. Don't get too caught up in the signs anyway, because we literally have them all in our chart. But I see that in the beginning of October, there's a lack of action. And that's because you don't have clarity, or you feel that someone's not telling you the truth. Now, the King of Wands can sometimes be a little bit of a player. This is somebody who has a bit of arrogance, and they behave in a manner that's, it's a bit like arrogant and like inconsiderate. They're kind of a jerk, right? So you might be looking at this person in the beginning of the month, in the beginning of October, in that light. You might be thinking this person is arrogant and not doing what needs to be done to provide, you know, a relationship with you. I do see that there is a lack of clarity, possibly a lack of honesty, and maybe even a lack of communication for some. There is a desire to balance this out, but there may be the thought that this person has been entertaining other people. And perhaps they are, but you're not. I feel as if you're not quite sure though. With the Emperor in reverse, now in Spirit's advice, on this particular Temperance card, which, by the way, is a twin flame card, but in this particular deck, the twin flame symbol is extremely large. It's like undeniable. And that is in Spirit's advice. So we do have the Emperor out as well. I am seeing here that if there is a twin flame connection, the Emperor would be in the reverse, meaning there is no union at this time, or that the Emperor or the masculine energy is resistant. Either way, there is a spiritual connection here. So the masculine energy here, you, Queen of Cups, because this represents water sign energy, you may suspect that this person is involving themselves with other people, Or it may not even be that. You could believe that this person is giving their energy to other situations versus, and it doesn't have to be other people. It could be friends, family, overworking. But there's a sense that this person is not giving to the connection in the way that they should, that their attentions might be elsewhere. And that perhaps they're not, that they may be breadcrumbing you. There's also a sense that you are believing that this person might be a little out of control, or that they might be trying to be controlling of you. There might be a sense that they need to take control of their life, and that perhaps these are acting out behaviors because their life is out of control. So this is all happening around the first week or so of October. I do see you seated in your power, and I do see you around the second to middle week of October. I see you really kind of looking and considering your options. You are in your power. You do have this cup of love, Pisces, and you are basically considering, where do you want to give your love? How do you want to handle things? Because things have kind of spun a little bit out of control, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety about the middle of the month. There's something about having to wait. You're having to wait for something here. And I feel like it might be because this masculine energy is not really in the best of places. So you're in this waiting energy around the middle of the month, but still very much in control of yourself and in a fairly good energy. Around the third week of October, there's a lot of overthinking that happens because things start to feel heavy. Things start to weigh you down. You start looking at all the problems that are present, and you begin to overthink it. And you literally just become trapped in your own thoughts. So I'm seeing a lot of anxiety in the third week of October. And I think you're waiting for this reconciliation, honestly. I really do. That's this new beginning, because I feel like the two of you are not together at the beginning of October. Now, some kind of clarity comes in around the end of the third week or the fourth week of October. Whatever it was that had you confused, whatever it is that will have you up in your head overthinking things and feeling so burdened, there's going to be clarification. You're going to get an understanding of everything, and it's going to relieve those anxieties and relieve the feelings of confusion. In the last week of October, I'm seeing a reconciliation. I see someone who was out in the cold returning, and I do believe it is the masculine energy. This will close out a cycle so that a new cycle can begin, which is closing out this ending so that a new cycle, Ace of Wands reversed, a new cycle, Ace of Cups in the upright, can begin. But the thing is that there is either something here to do with it being short-lived, because the King of Pentacles in the reverse is disloyalty. It's loss. So either this reconciliation is short-lived, or there's a financial loss that occurs. and it could be either one. This will happen at the end of October, the very end of October, and it makes you pull back. It makes you then pull back, and you go into this hermit mode where you're trying to figure things out. You kind of shut down a little bit, but you're seeking answers. You're trying to figure everything out and to heal your energy as well. So if this is a relationship, it's a very chaotic relationship. But it doesn't necessarily mean that this is the relationship that is ending. It could very well be that this reconciliation brings with it some kind of financial loss. Or the person that you are reconciling with could have some financial problems. And you may be trying to figure out how to handle that together. So in either event, it's a loss of some kind at the end of October, either financial or with a relationship. I tend to think it's financial, though, to be honest with you, that because of the reconciliation happening around the same time. All right, so let's see why the Page of Wands is here in your energy, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Tower in reverse, we have the Hangman in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands. So you're going to stand your ground. During this separation, you've had an epiphany of some sort. You're looking at things very differently. It's taken you a long time to get to this point, and I think that you are looking at things in a very different way. You want to rebuild this connection. The Tower has come in. It has taken everything down. It was a Tower moment for you, and it was because the foundation was not sound. And when you pulled back with this Four of Swords energy, you took time to really evaluate things, and now you're looking at everything differently. If there are outside forces such as competition, I do feel like you're going to fight those outside forces. And I also feel like you'll fight for this connection. You are going to stand your ground with this person, though. And I do feel like you are going to communicate all of this with the person that you're with. I feel like you're going to be telling this person that you're willing to fight for the connection and you want to rebuild the connection. But I also feel like you're not going to be putting up with some behavior that puts you into competition with others, or them being in a out of control type of energy. All right, so we have in the energy coming towards you, it's the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now it's clarified by the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person is coming towards you. They're not consistent, though. They do want to reconcile. They know that you're fed up with them, and they know that you're kind of out of sorts with them. They do want to reconcile. They're going to rush forward telling you the truth. So the communication they're going to rush into, but the actual offer itself is going to move very slow. And that's what I'm seeing here too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the conflict's going to end rather quickly because of the communication. But the offer itself is slow, and that's why you're waiting. That's why you're waiting here at mid-month. And you're sitting here in charge, in control, standing your ground, watching this person act out of control. And it's worrisome to you. It's a burden, which is why they're seeing you as being, over their behavior, and you are. but you're not letting it take you out of character either. They are moving forward, and they are moving forward with a solid offer, with a solid intent, but they're moving slowly. And also, I do believe this is a financial loss here at the end of the month, and it is associated with this person because their money is coming in slow. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. All right, so we have Temperance in reverse. Why? There is a need to find balance, and you're being guided to do that. And that's also what's on your mind. So I would say that you are in agreement with that. All right, we have the 8 of Wands reversed. We have the Page of Wands. Now that's your energy here. And then we have the Fool in reverse. So your advice here is to heal whatever is blocking communication. So there's some blockages here. There's some blockages of communication. There could be travel or relocation with the 8 of Wands. That needs to be resolved. That needs to be cleared up. So it's either communicate, and it could be both. Communication, travel, or relocation. These are things that are blocking this connection. And also, someone is afraid of taking this leap of faith. Someone has fear of this new beginning. There's a desire to have the new beginning, but there's fear. And that needs to be talked about. And you, Spirit is guiding you to be the one to approach these things. So, and that's what's going to bring healing to the connection. You're the one that's supposed to discuss the fear of the new beginning. So it might be you that has the fear, or it could be the other person. If it's you, you need to relate it to your person. And if it's the other person, you need to approach that subject with them in order to bring healing in. All right, so let's look at your outcome. Why is the Death card in reverse? All right, we have the 2 of Wands. We have the 9 of Swords reversed. And the Page of Swords. More communication. Okay, so we see that the Death card is in your thoughts. And so basically your outcome, you're manifesting it. So you don't want this to end. You are still holding on to this connection, and it is not going to end. There's a cycle that has ended. We see that. But it's a cycle that's ended so a new beginning can happen. You're now going to find yourself moving in a new direction. It's like a new beginning and a new direction with this person. And it is going to, through communication, there's going to be some kind of communication, as well as figuring out what to do with all the negative emotions and feelings that have been present. So there has been a lot of things that were kind of negative. There's been all these problems, all this anxiety caused by the problems. So I'm seeing you move in another direction. I'm seeing the connection remains, but the cycle of all this negativity is what's ending. As you move into a more positive direction, and you're figuring this out together. The Page of Swords studies. They study, they figure things out, and then they communicate it. And so it's a learning thing, basically, is what's happening here. You're learning. You've learned a lot, and now you'll be learning something new in this connection. Bottom of the deck, oh, look at that. It's the 4 of Coins reversed, which is why all this is happening. So you were you have the Four of Coins in the upright, holding on to something, and whatever it is that you're holding on to here is what is basically keeping you trapped in this cycle. It's keeping your heart closed, okay? Bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is you're releasing it. You're letting it go. Beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's a rough road getting there. I'm not going to lie. I can see that, but it's still very good energy. So I'm going to pull you an oracle card, Pisces, and we'll see if there's any further messages. These are new oracle cards, and I really do like them a lot. They seem to be very spot on with all the other signs I've done so far. So let's see how yours comes out. All right, so you got number 41, and that condenses to a 5. 5s are all about change. So the card that you got is belonging. Belonging. And I'm going to read that directly from the book. I don't know, it looks a little ominous there. Doesn't sound ominous, but it looks ominous. All right, so it says, "My dear one, I know you have been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. It says, come and enter the house of night, for when you choose this symbol, you have joined us in this community of beauty, friendship, and secrets only shared and known among my chosen ones. You are chosen to belong. This symbol also tells you that you are in the right place now. You are home. Be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When you choose this symbol, know that I, Nyx, God of Night, have chosen you." Now, I'm not sure what that's all about, because this is, it's called Wisdom of the House of Night. So you guys can let me know. I don't know what the House of Night is, but I do love the cards. So yeah, let me know if you guys know what that is. I should probably look it up, but the cards are amazing and the messages are amazing. So this is all about belonging and finding a sense of home. So I love this for you, Pisces. All right. I hope this has been helpful. And if you would like a personal tarot reading, the information is in the box beneath this reading. Also, if you are interested in participating in the contest, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and drop a comment. You do need to do all 3 in order to qualify, and the more times that you enter, the more likely you are to win. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.